smaller inside guys. And with Battier, you know what you're getting offensively. An excellent spot-up shooter.
Well, there's a willingness there to defend, but also excellent anticipation, and that's why he's able to draw charges, because he's usually one step ahead of the offensive guy. Well, it's hard for me to believe this, that Doc Rivers, guys, is in his 14th season as an NBA head coach. We banged heads against each other between the lines way back in the day on the hardwood, and he's already coached 14 years. Top 20 all-time in playoff wins is Doc. He won Coach of the Year back in 2000. His first season as a head coach, and for those who may not know, was also an outstanding commentator before taking the reins on the sideline. So well-versed in the world of basketball is Doc Rivers.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Off the screen, and that one's good by LeBron.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Right now we're going to go to Doris, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
Thank you, Doris. It's stolen by Rondo, and Paul Pierce with the slam.
You know those moments late in games when one shot could win it or lose it for you? And nobody's a better candidate to take that shot than he is. He's a pressure player, cold-blooded in the clutch.
And also, he can flat-out shoot it. Defensive pressure means nothing to him. He can drill jump shots right in the face of the defender. His concentration, form, and focus, outstanding. Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Now here's Rondo. And the basket good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Wade outside. Inside the box. Jams it straight down.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
The drive by Rondo. Here's Bass. It's stolen by Wade. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Mario Chalmers and the electric D-Wade at the guards. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Shot by Terry, no good. Now, here is Battier.
Wow, look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one. And, you know, guys, Mario Chalmers has been a good fit in Miami as that point guard because he doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time. LeBron and Wade can handle it. He can spot up and take threes. And then at the other end of the floor, he's a scrappy defender as well.
Lee gets the bucket.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that.
It's LeBron with the drive. Fires the three. And there's Battier. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Battier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off. And, you know, you look at a guy like Mario Chalmers. I mean, some of his weaknesses as a player are minimized playing for the Heat. He's not a great finisher or an elite playmaker, but again, he can leave that to LeBron and D-Wade to create and play off of those guys. It really helps his game.
Here's Lee. LeBron with some nice D. The Heat have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wade outside. Dishes it to Chalmers. Bosch. And out of bounds as the Celtics